Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing against pure Dracotail. Yeah, so we're going second. Not the greatest hand, unfortunately, but at least we went second. We drew Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon, Droll Lockbird, Eternal Galaxy, Ash Blossom, and Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, not the greatest hand whatsoever. My opponent opened up with Dracotail Urgula, Dracotail Lucius, Motormifulos, Dracotail Sting, and Dracotail Horn. So yeah, they drew a great hand. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we go draw phase, stamp phase, main phase 1. They normal summon the Lucius. Actually, it's not really a great hand. Like, one interruption stops it, and I do have the Ash. Use the effect to add. I'm thinking I immediately use Ash Blossom because it's my only farm interruption. It's Dracotail, so they don't really have. It's Dracotail. I'm just like, yo, like, if this Ash Blossom goes through, like, you know, I can at least survive. So that's pretty much what I did. I ashed it, and yep, my opponent links off into a Spirit with the Eyes of Blue, and he will set the Dracotail Sting as well as the Dracotail Horn in pass turn. I draw into a Foolish Burial. Then we go draw phase. Okay, so yeah, main phase 1. I activate Foolish Burial. Use the effect, so now I can send the Photon Jumper. Use the effect of Jumper, so now I can add Galaxy Trance to my hand. And let's see, so yep, I activate Galaxy Trance. You pay 2,000 life points to special summon the Photon Jumper, and what do you know? My opponent drew the Dracotail Sting. So, oh, that is so tough. Yeah, banishing my card, as well as my Foolish Burial, and yeah, he's gonna put back the Lucius and draw into a Nib. At this point, my opponent really doesn't have any other play, so I just set Forbidden Droplet, Eternal Galaxy pass turn. My opponent draws into the Malulu. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so my opponent goes main phase 1. Normal summons the Malulu, use the effect. I use Forbidden Droplet, so I send Droll and Lockbird to the grave. My opponent goes battle phase, attacking me directly. Alright, main phase 2 links off into a Seal and passes turn. So, yeah, I draw into Motormifulos, and I just, you know, amid defeat. Now, it's unfortunate my opponent had, you know, the Dracotail Sting. I mean, Flame would have done it. Actually, Flame wouldn't have done nothing. I was like hoping he had Flame and not Sting, because I can get past Flame, because I can just go Forbidden Droplet, send Galaxy Trance, negate his Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. But yeah, you know, he had the Sting. He just had to have it. All right, so we go, yeah, we go game 2, and yeah, we're going first. So we open Infinite Impermanence for Photon Delta Wing, 7 Tachyon, Foolish Burial, Galaxy Eyes, Afterglow Dragon. My opponent opened Dracotail Malulu, Nibiru, Dracotail Urgula, Bestial Druid Storm, and Branded Fusion. Okay, so we go main phase 1. All right, I use 7 Tachyon, revealing Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. So now I can add Infinity Dragon to hand. I still had Infinite Impermanence main decked. I don't know why. I know that, you know, Dracotail doesn't really use Infinite Impermanence. I think I just, you know, I still had, it's like a one of in my deck for like crossout, but I know they don't use it, so I don't know why I still had it in the deck. But it's whatever. So I put back the Afterglow Dragon. I go and use Infinity Dragon's effect to special summon itself to the field. Alright, so I can special summon the Afterglow from the deck. I overlay both monsters. I go into a Shadow Dragon. Use Shadow Dragon's effect to detach. I'm sorry. I use Shadow Dragon's effect to add the Primal to hand. Okay, now I use Primal's effect to special summon itself to the field. Use the effect so now I can add Tachyon Transmigration to hand. Alright, now I use Shadow Dragon's effect to attach 2. My opponent is then going to chain the Bestial Druid Storm on my Afterglow. Alright, that's fine. Don't really care too much about that. Okay, now I can go into Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I think I went into that just so I could just get past the 5 mana on his turn. Yeah, that's the reason why I went into that first. Probably should have went into Titanic, but it's fine. I normal summon Photon Delta Wing, use the effect. Oh yeah, yeah, he also has Nib too. Yeah, I think I was also thinking about that as well, like a Nibiru. So yeah, special summon Photon Delta Wing from my deck. My opponent changed the Nib. I changed Tachyon Transmigration. He tries to shuffle it back into his deck, but I say, hey, it stays in your hand. Only cards on field get shuffled back. Overlay both monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon, use the effect to detach. So now I can add a Galaxy 100 to hand. Use Foolish Burial, so now I can send Photon Emperor to grave, use the effect to special summon itself to the field. Okay, I use Galaxy 100, use the effect, so now I can send Photon Jumper to grave, use Jumper's effect. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he didn't notice that I used Foolish Burial for Emperor. Okay, so yeah, we're just getting past all that. That's fine. Okay, so Jumper's effect. So now, okay, now I can add the Galaxy Expedition to hand. Use Galaxy Expedition's effect. So now I can special summon Galaxy Soldier to field. Chainlink 1 Soldier, Chainlink 2 Photon Dragon. So now I can add Galaxy Wizard to hand. Okay. Overlay both monsters, go into a number 38. Then I normal summon the wizard, use the effective tribute to add Eternal Galaxy. Yeah, I should have just went wizard, make it level 8, and then overlay both primal and the wizard to make it Photon Lord. And then my opponent's turn, I just add, yeah, that was silly. I don't know what I was thinking there, because it's the same thing and I would have still had follow-up. That was silly of me. Anyway, so now I set the Infinite Permanence and I set the Eternal Galaxy past turn. Put on draws to a Dracotail 5 mana. Okay, main phase 1. Yeah, so standby phase, I use Eternal Galaxy to change my Galaxy Photon Dragon to a Photon Lord. Use Photon Lord's effect. So now I can add a Tachyon Primal. Use Primal's effect in hand. Special summon it to the field. So now I can add a Tachyon Transmigration. Okay. And now my opponent goes main phase 1. Alright, he's thinking using Dracotail 5 mana. I let that go through because I'm like, oh, I can just go Tachyon Transmigration and negate everything in the chain link. But I think I said this before on the channel. I said, you know what, if it's a good player, and I don't know if he's a great player or not, but he still has, 1,000 rating, with the deck. So good players aren't going to play into this. So I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just negated it. That was silly of me, but I didn't think, he would have, much. But yeah, that was silly of me. So he goes and special summons the Dracotail Arthalion. He's only using Urgula and Malulu, so he's using only those two. I use Tachyon Transmigration to negate that because I know that if I let that resolve, yeah, if I let that resolve, yeah, I know I just got outplayed right there. It was like I just get outplayed. I know he has Nib in hand. I don't know what the last card in his hand is, and then he can just use Urgula and then just put back the 5 mana. So, oh man, I played awful this game, bro. Played really awful this game. That was my fault. But yeah, I use Tachyon Transmigration to negate those. Alright, they stay in his grave. He goes battle phase. Alright, he tries, yeah, so he attacks the number 38. Both monsters get destroyed. Photon Emperor's effects, so special summon from the grave. He then used, yeah, Bastille Druid Swarm. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, he tries to attack with the Bastille Druid Swarm. Yeah, attacks over the Photon Emperor. Okay, main phase 2 activates Brain Infusion, and I don't have anything for that, unfortunately. Yeah, that Brain Infusion hurt a lot. Yeah, Brain Infusion, sending the Albaz and the Phyrexial. Special summoning the Albion, the Branded Dragon. Okay, so Chainlink 1 Phyrexial, Chainlink 2 Albion, Chainlink 3 Arthalion and Grave. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like at that point, bro, I was like, yo, I played so terrible. Because, these two aren't going to do anything. Infinite Impermanence and Photon Lord are not going to do anything. Yeah, so I used Infinite Impermanence on the Albion because I was like, he could probably go into Mirror Jade, and that's really going to hurt me. So, yeah, so he summons the Arthalion, sets the Ketsu Dracotail. Okay, uses the Urgula, so it puts back the Phyrexial. Yeah, sorry, puts back the Urgula, adds Phyrexial back to hand. Uses Phyrexial. I probably should have negated this. Should I have negated that with Lord? I let that go through. Yeah, I should have negated that with Lord. Should have used Lord's effect to negate and destroy that. Now he uses Ketsu Dracotail, but it doesn't really matter. He uses Ketsu Dracotail. Now he can add Dracotail Pan to hand. Okay, so use Drake and then fusing all his monsters, Pan, Phimena, and Phyrexial. And yeah, at that point I'm like, yo, I just got this is just terrible. Yeah, terrible gameplay on my end. Yeah, I was so tilted I just left. I was like, yo. But yeah, I definitely should have used Photon Lord to negate the Phimena. I was being very greedy. I let my greed get in the way of, winning this game. I would have definitely won this game. Let my greed get in the way. I should have used Photon Lord's effect to negate the Phimena. I don't know if I could have also played. Kind of also played a little bit better in the beginning turn, but all in all, I should have won that game. That should have been 4 interruptions against 5 cards in hand. He still had the Druid Swarm. I was thinking I also could have went Cypher X to like Cypher Dragon to take the Druid Swarm, and then go like Cypher X to detach, so that way my cards can't get targeted. Oh yeah, could I also done something like that this turn? I'm thinking. Yeah, I could have definitely. Yeah, that was like the misplay was definitely on the 5 mana. I should have definitely negated 5 mana. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I might have to also like do something with my side deck again, just to have more outs to, like, you know, Dracotail stuff. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.